What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Dank Doggo writing prompts. So our writing prompt today is: walking into your local drugstore, you jokingly say to the employee, "I need to lift a curse cast generations ago. What aisle?" He then looked up and responded with, "Yeah, you look bad. Aisle 5, just down the secret stairway." Okay. Well, this, in my opinion, is a rather unique story. And it, could go like anywhere from, witchcraft to a curse casted from the mighty Dark Lord or something to, a powerful being casted a curse to everybody in a village as a punishment or something. And I find the way the man in the local drugstore just, casually reply to be very interesting, because it implies that this is a common issue for other people and it's not shocking at all. Or perhaps, of course he just took it as a joke. Alright, so let's see what we have today. So we have the writing prompt from u/root x virus. Okay. "Just down the," Harry said. The man had said words. The words had seemed to be English, but they didn't make any sense. The man smiled, a crooked smile, and nodded, pointing vaguely towards the middle of the store, aisle 5. Harry had walked into the store. He couldn't really remember now. The man's reply had been so swift, it could have been the perfect joke or something entirely. Turning on his heels, he peeled his eyes away from the man behind the computer and walked further into the store. His feet carried him towards aisle 5, and even as he walked past the first 8 kids, he felt gullible and sheepish. Cough medicines, ibuprofen, and a gap in the shelves. Looked around him. He didn't see any other break that wasn't the end of an aisle, and he couldn't see customers or employees near him. He was alone on aisle 5 with a path that shouldn't have been there. Great, he groaned to himself. In a series of actions he couldn't explain, nor could he stop from happening. Harry walked down the strange path that shouldn't be and found himself face to face with the stairwell leading down. He blinked, and when he opened his eyes, both feet were on the fading wooden steps. His body was moving even though his brain was not to. He was walking down the stair even though they shouldn't exist, and he knew it wasn't a good idea. Harry walked down the secret stairway that would lead either to a cure for made-up curse or his death. He truly wasn't sure what the outcome was going to be, any more than he could figure what had happened to his reality. Several moments passed before he found himself in a large square room with lighting just a shade dimmer than the level above it had been. It was not a storeroom. It reminded him more of an old basement in the States that expected a lot of weather and tornadoes. It reminded him of the place his grandmother stored her peaches and plums after they had been mashed and put into mason jars. It reminded him of great many scenes in horror movies, and he swallowed a lump in his throat. His hands twitched at his sides, and a foot lifted to finally turn around when a voice called out, "Hey there! So glad you found us. How can I help you?" A feminine voice drawled. Harry blinked and looked around him a second time, this time spotting a high wooden counter. In a far corner, there was a tall, tan woman standing behind it with her arms draped across the surface. "Do you need a cure? A potion? A map back home?" she asked, her voice chipper and southern. She didn't match the city that was above her. She didn't match the people that would be walking around and out of the store they should have been in. None of it matched up, Harry thought, and he still couldn't figure out why. "A cure?" he said. The words fell out of him, as if he had need to continue with the joke that led him to the strange place he stood in, or a map. The woman giggled. The sound was sweet as it hit Harry's ears, and he found himself smiling despite the anxiety eating his chest. The anxiety didn't fade when she began to speak again. "I can do both for you. I'm just gonna have you come right here, and we have a look at those palms of yours. And I need to know where you come from to see how to get you back." "Back?" Harry repeated, feet rooted to the floor. "Back home, of course, and back to your original body. The curses that transform to humans are just the worst." Well, that's the end of the story. What a twist, guys. So, as far as I understand, Harry wasn't human to begin with. And to the woman, to her, transforming to human was actually the worst curse. And, Harry might actually have been a higher being from above, where he got cursed to become a human. And that woman herself in the aisle could be a god or, an omnipotent figure. It's quite interesting. And also, I found that the way Harry just walked down the path that randomly appears, and, the pathway, the stairs wasn't supposed to be there, somewhat resembles to, an episode from Game of Thrones. I couldn't really remember what season though, where, Daenerys just keep opening doors and appear in a dream / hallucination. Things like, Snow or her dead husband just appear. And at the end, she kind of just overcome herself and fear and become, a new person, the Dragon Queen, Okay, and now for the comments. We have the first one from you/SSR Persis. Wow, this is really good. Alright, I have to agree with you on that. Okay, down there we got you/Ecstatican Distintate. Commented, this is a cool start. I really like the palm reading detail. Very witchy. Nice work, friend. And congrats again on your new novella, by the way, Hurt. Okay, and let's see, down there we also have from you/Sarcastic Druid 744. He thinks that, shoot, that last sentence hits hard with a twist. Yeah, I feel the same, bro. Okay, and we have the comment from Brad Lilly. They share that, I'm so curious about Harry and his origins. Yes, me too. I also feel that, he wasn't even human. Wonderful little vignette, and I'm not gonna demand cereal like some people, but please, can we get an update on Harry? Alright? Okay, and that will be all for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. You can, always leave your own story of the writing prompt in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, or share basically any cool ideas you might have. Also, please check out other Dank Doggo videos. We have plenty more to watch. See you guys next time. Have a great day.